V-shaped recovery from Bitcoin's biggest drop since March is unlikely, says analysts. Sell all your coins now before it goes to zero. I'm just kidding, guys. Isn't it funny, all these titles that are coming out? I mean, just look at this. We went from extreme greed yesterday at 79 all the way down to fear today at 40. We went from going to the moon and going to $100,000 to now a V-shaped recovery being unlikely. Guys, this is what I mean. I think this is what everybody means when they say crypto sentiment can change instantly. You know, one day you're completely bullish and one day the rest of the market is being shaken out, mainly the dumb money. Guys, we have a good amount of things to cover today. We have that. We also have crypto platform Uphold announces support for the highly anticipated XRP Spark airdrop. So for those of you who want to collect Spark, who have been buying XRP to get more Spark tokens, this is good if you have an Uphold account, or if you're wondering, where do you store your tokens to get some Spark, this is going to be good. We also have Bitcoin market index back to fear on 91st anniversary of 1929 crash. It's a weird coincidence, so I figured we pull this up. And also we're going to go over into Cardano. Charles Hoskinson reveals what's in line for Cardano in September, and we're kind of going to go over basically what Charles Hoskinson said and where and how the project is going to be moving over the next couple of months. With that said, if you guys could drop this video a like for me just so more people see it, I would greatly appreciate that. And let's dive right on into it. So despite a slight bounce Friday morning, some analysts don't expect Bitcoin to chart a quick recovery from the double-digit price drop over the last 2 days. Bitcoin fell by over 10% on Thursday to $10,006. That's the biggest single-day percentage decline since March 12, when Bitcoin prices crashed around 40% amid a major sell-off across the equities markets. Other data sources such as Bitstamp even logged Bitcoin dropping a little below 10,000, and at the press time price of 10,520, the crypto is down over 18% from the recent high of 12.4 thousand. This is what the chart is looking like. So we can see it is a pretty steep drop. Similar double-digit price pullbacks observed in April and May were quickly reversed in a couple of days, a sign of the buy the dip mentality. This time, though, a quick V-shaped recovery back to recent highs around 12,000 looks unlikely due to cryptocurrency's increased sensitivity to traditional markets. The worst may be behind us, but Bitcoin can take days to form a good base. Crypto analyst Edward Mora, who called the market top at 12,000, tweeted early on Friday. Yeah, guys, I guess we'll see what happens, whether we're down here for a couple days or we're down here for a week. I don't think it really matters long term, right? If we're investing in the long term, if you're not day trading, and for the most part on this channel, I don't really preach day trading. I know a lot of you guys do it, and that's cool. I even take a few trades every once in a while, but the point of this channel isn't to go over swing trading, scalp trading, short-term trading, or anything like that, position trading. We're investing in digital assets is the main thing here. If you want to trade on the side, or you're trading as income, that's great. That's awesome. It's a great skill to learn. But for those of you who aren't, just ignore this stuff for real. We're looking to cash out in 2021, 22, and 23. Everything that happens until, halfway through 2021, I don't really care about. There's going to be a lot of weird things that start happening. A lot of us are anticipating a market crash, and whether that market crash happens in crypto or traditional markets, or the real estate markets, whatever it is, make sure you have prepared your mind to deal with it. Make sure that you know that you could look at the screen, see the low numbers, and say, it's okay. I thought of this scenario, and this was a likely scenario to happen, and this is okay. I'm going to buy this dip. Now, crypto platform Uphold announces support for the XRP Spark airdrop. So this is from Uphold Inc. on Twitter. After fervent public commentary, we're delighted to announce that Uphold is supporting the Spark token airdrop. You'll receive Spark tokens on a one-to-one basis to the amount of XRP you hold on December 12th, 2020, the snapshot date. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you are going to be collecting your Spark tokens. If you're holding XRP, you want to collect Spark, let me know in the comments below. And also let me know how you plan to collect Spark tokens. Are you going to get it airdropped through Uphold, or, you know, what are you guys doing to claim your Spark tokens? Flare says it's gearing up to hand out a total of 45 billion Spark tokens to all XRP holders except Ripple and some of the startup's former employees. So I'm guessing they probably mean Jed McCaleb probably isn't going to getting Spark. That's just, I'm speculating, right? He might totally be getting it. Just poking some fun. Within 6 days of the announcement, more than 5,400 XRP holders set up their XRPL accounts to claim their free tokens. Flare says the tokens will be distributed to XRP investors who self-custody and those who keep their holdings in exchanges that support the Spark distribution. If you are a customer of a supporting exchange, then your exchange has indicated publicly that they will distribute Spark tokens pro rata to their customers based on the XRP holdings. The blockchain firm says XRP holders whose exchange does not support the airdrop should move to a supporting exchange or self-custody before the snapshot date. So basically, what it looks like to me is this snapshot date, you need to have all of your XRP tokens in a spot like Uphold, or like, let's say if Ledger allows you to receive the airdrop, you need to have all of them on Ledger so they can take a screenshot of the public ledger and then airdrop your tokens to you. That's the idea I'm getting. I do have to read a little bit more into this. Not gonna lie, guys, haven't really jumped on researching it because I know I have some time before the snapshot date, and I've just been extremely busy with other things rather than worrying about getting airdropped some tokens. But no doubt, I'm probably definitely going to do it. Want to look into it a little bit more, but it looks like, you know, hey, if you're getting free tokens, why not? I mean, imagine if you were holding Bitcoin some years ago when Bitcoin Cash forked. If you got Bitcoin Cash, that worked out pretty well for you. Bitcoin Cash is doing pretty well right now. If you guys like daily cryptocurrency videos like the one provided for you right now, we go over Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything going on in the crypto space, then give this channel a subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every day when we upload. You get all the updates going on. Prices for today, as you guys know, we're crashing. We have Bitcoin at 10,295, 383 Ethereum, XRP under 25 cents, Chainlink 1214, Bitcoin Cash at 228, Litecoin 49, Cardano 10 cents. Let's see, we have Tron actually did pretty well, had a run up, went up to 3.5 cents. Stellar at 7.9, and our VeChain is going down as well. VeChain at 1.3, IOTA's at 28 cents. So IOTA coming down. The entire market is coming down. How far down it goes, who knows? But if you've been waiting to buy, I mean, hey, red days are great days for buying. Not financial advice, but every time I buy on a red day, I get into profits very quickly after. Now, our fear and greed index for today is at 40. We already kind of touched on this, so I won't go too deep, but isn't that insane how quickly all of this stuff changes? And let's go into the weird coincidence, I guess you could say. Bitcoin market index back to fear on the 91st anniversary of the 1929 crash. Weakness across macro indices draws frightening comparisons to the Wall Street crash exactly 91 years to the day that markets began to die. I love the language they choose to use, right? The markets are dying. Bitcoin may be testing 10,000, but further losses would not be unusual, says an asset manager on the 90th anniversary of the Wall Street crash. Paul eyes Bitcoin buying opportunities. So this is from Raw Paul. He says, in the post-halving bull cycles, Bitcoin can often correct 25, even 40%, throwing off the short-term traders or giving swing traders a shot at the short side. Each of those was a buying opportunity, DCA opportunity ahead. Paul was referring to the dollar cost average investing, which involves buying a set amount of Bitcoin at regular intervals to slowly build up a portfolio. The practice has seen proven profitability for BTC, and payment network Square rolled it out as a consumer feature this year. Comparing Thursday's losses even to recent drawdowns from local highs, Bitcoin has fared less badly in context than price indices would suggest. A knockoff effect of the losses was nonetheless a dramatic shift in investor sentiment. According to the Fear and Greed Index, days ago firmly in its greed zone, fell more than 30 points out of 100 on Friday to stand at 40, or fear, for the first time since July. So we can see that here. That is what I just showed you guys, but this is the graph for the Fear and Greed Index. Fear and Greed Index also has a graph here on it, and you scroll down. We could keep going on and on in this, but basically really odd that the markets start crashing the 91st anniversary of the 1929 crash. Does it mean anything? Probably not, but interesting nonetheless. Now, Charles Hoskinson reveals what's in line for Cardano in September. Let's get into this. And remember, if you guys are enjoying the video, please remember to drop it a like. It takes a second and helps me grow the channel tremendously. Now, Charles Hoskinson said that the company plans on doing more extensive work on Shelley this month, which will include introducing partial delegation to Daedalus, improving the presentation of stake pools on the platform, and introducing a bifurcated hot and cold environments for pools. I know I said that wrong. Charles Hoskinson laid out what the company has in line for Shelley in the month of September. The first thing he mentioned is that Shelley, despite the amount of resources it takes up, isn't the only thing iohk is currently working on. Cardano's future eras, Goguen and Voltaire, have seen a lot of action throughout the summer, with Hoskinson saying that he expects more work to be done on them in the following months. He says September is the month when Voltaire is waking up for everyone. Hoskinson signed an approval earlier this week that has increased the company's budget for Voltaire by another 600 grand. Hoskinson said that August was all about getting a stable, reasonable performance for Shelley. This was finally achieved through the 1.19 release and the subsequent Daedalus updates. 2 feats he believes managed to get the mission accomplished. Hoskinson said that the concept of partial delegation was a particularly interesting one for him, as many Cardano users have now realized the drawbacks of the current delegation features. Daedalus currently only allows users to delegate all of their funds to a single stake pool. However, introducing partial staking, or as Hoskinson calls it, one-too-many delegation, would not only solve this particular problem, but introduce more options both for the delegators and the pool operators. This article is much longer, but we won't go over the whole thing because that's mainly what I wanted to talk about. This is what's upcoming up. Maybe on tomorrow's video we'll dive deeper into this. Want to make sure we don't go too long here though, but I think this partial delegation thing is going to be very good, especially if you want to test between staking pools and you could set up to delegate different amounts of coins to different staking pools. I think it's an awesome idea, and I think it's something that it makes sense. It's something that makes sense to do, especially with crypto. You should be able to do stuff like partial delegation. So I'm glad to see this. I'm glad this isn't a thing that people are struggling for. It looks like it's going to be here. With that said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop it a like. Make sure you subscribe so you get a video like this daily going over Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything going on in the crypto space. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and I'll see you all on tomorrow's video. Have a great day, guys.